Welcome to this video presentation on the centralized monitoring console in BackupAssist. Your presenter is Linus Chang and I'm the lead developer of BackupAssist. Now, very briefly, there are two common ways of monitoring the results of each backup. The first is you don't, which happens to be probably the most common method, or the other method is to set up the daily email facilities in BackupAssist so that after every backup, you get emailed the results. This is one such report. This is actually the backup of our own company. And you can see here it's very detailed. I can see exactly what happened. There were Exchange mailboxes backed up. There was data, Exchange server itself, system state, and at the very bottom I can see the graph of media usage. We're using a USB hard drive here. Now we actually have more than one job running on that server. This is the other job. Async a subset of that data to my home to achieve fully automated backups via the internet. And again, I can see exactly what happened and how much data was backed up. But what happens when we don't just have one or two jobs, but we actually have 10, 20, or even 100 jobs? How do we then monitor efficiently all of these jobs? Well, it is possible to receive 100 emails every day, but we knew there had to be a better way, and that's why we invented the centralized monitoring console. This consists of a hosted service where we provide two things. One is a web console that allows you to access the reports and also view graphs and PDF reports. The other facility is a daily email where you get emailed once a day the results of all your backups. Let's take an example of such a daily consolidated report. You see here I have 9 jobs and they're all summarized in this report. I get emailed this every day, and to view the results of a report I can just click on this link and automatically view that report. Now the great thing about the design of this report is that when anything goes wrong, for example in this report, all the problems are put right at the top, so you can accurately and efficiently see exactly what's going on and which jobs actually require attention. I can also log into my account, which I'll do now. And this is the second part of what the centralized monitoring console is. So we saw the email that gets emailed every day, and now this is my web console. What I can do is take a look at some of the reports. Now the jobs that ran in the last 24 hours is actually what was emailed to me already. So I'll go to the next report here. So this is the last backup report for all jobs. I can see here even a bar graph to show how much of the backup device is used. This is great for, say, when your clients are using a tape backup or a USB hard drive backup. You can see when they're going to run out of space. And I can see all the results here as well. Now where it gets a bit more interesting is when I go into the All Report section, and I can drill down into particular clients, particular computers, and right down to the job level. So let's take a look at my daily full backup. I can see here now the results over the last 10 days. And I see a pattern emerging. You see here the backup media is almost full. That happens when more than 90% of the backup device is used. And that's been occurring for quite a while. The other thing I can see is that the wrong external hard disk is connected. And that happened, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the last 10 days. That basically means the person responsible for swapping the hard drives hasn't been doing their job. We've also had Easter and a few public holidays, so that's excusable, I suppose. But really, when you see someone not changing the backup device, that can sound alarm bells, and you can see that accurately from this report. Let's take a look at a more successful series of jobs. This is the rsync to my home. Actually, it's a synchronization of a subset of our data, the most important data, to my home. And I can take a look at, say, the last 30 reports. Well, everything's been very successful, apart from this day where we could not establish a connection. And I know for a fact that our internet connection was down on that day, so that's why the backup didn't take place. Let's take a look at backup size growth. Okay, the great thing about the CMC is that we store 90 days worth of data, and what that enables us to do is to view the trends that you wouldn't normally be able to see in just a simple daily email report. For example, here I can see a graph of how our data has grown over time. Now, we started off with about 112 gig of data being backed up, and then at this point here we upgraded our backup device from a 160 to a 250 gig USB hard drive, and we also decided to select more data for backup. And you can see over time it's just been growing gradually. Now, I've actually seen cases where clients have put more and more MP3s and videos onto their file server, which then gets backed up. And I've actually seen graphs where it just keeps on increasing, and eventually they run out of hard drive space on their backup device. So this is a very powerful way of showing what trends are occurring over time. The other thing I can do is take a look at one of my other jobs, the rsync to my home computer. And we can see there was a spike in data, and then that was the day when the internet connection died, so we didn't have a backup. And then it's just been growing slightly ever since. So the way this works is that you can have servers at different sites, and what they do at the end of each backup is they post the results to our servers. It's a cloud hosted system. And then every day what we do is we will collate that information, send it out to you in a single email, or you can log in to view the results of your backups, just like we have. Now, the thing to note is that centralized monitoring works across all different types of backups in BackupAssist. So you can be using imaging or NT backup, you can be doing Exchange mailbox backups or rsync. The important thing is that you've got access to the results of all of these backups in one location, fully integrated. So who gets to use this CMC? Well, all gold resellers automatically get a CMC account, and all of your clients who are on our backup care plan, which is our annual maintenance program, will be monitored. Now, for large clients, large end users, please contact us to discuss what options are available to you, whether that's as using our hosted service or hosting the CMC yourself in-house. So in summary, the centralized monitoring console really makes it easy to monitor many backup jobs. You can see trends over time that you otherwise wouldn't see, and above all, it saves time in monitoring and improves accuracy. So thanks for watching.